So this is Mind Your Language. Let me bring in Willice, the word master. Hi, Willice. It's great to see you smiling and ready for tonight's show, I guess.
Betty, it's great to see you too. And, you know, you look, today you are cool as usual with that team. That is a wonderful team, Betty.
Yes, it is, Willice. It's a great, great team, very inspirational and talented. I hope that those are the correct pronunciations. Talented, yeah? Not talented, right?
Talented, yes.
All right. So, Willice, I want us to start with word on the street. Get to hear what Kenyans had to say this time round, you know, in pronunciation tests.
Brusque, 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 Brusque,
Brusque. Brusque.
Brusque,
Yeah.
Brusque,
Thank you.
Brusque. Nimesoma Brusque.
All right, Willice, you've had the Kenyans, you know. One, even the eyes had to pop just to try and, you know, get the pronunciation correct. So talk to us about this word. I won't even try and pronounce it. Let me just leave it to you.
It happens, Betty. You know, this word we
Yeah.
say brusque. Brusque.
Brusque.
You can also use brusque, especially in the American English.
Okay.
But you say brusque.
Brusque.
Like brusque tone.
Okay.
A brusque tone. She spoke in a brusque tone.
Okay.
But in American English, which can be somebody's choice, you say brusque.
Okay. What about this one, Willice? Picturesque. Is that the correct pronunciation? Picturesque. I had picturesque before. What is that pronunciation also?
We say picturesque.
Okay.
Picturesque.
Okay.
Not picturesque.
Okay.
Not picturesque. Picturesque.
Picturesque.
And we also don't say brusque, brusque, and all that. Plaque, not plaque.
Okay, yes. Not plaque?
Yes. No. Plaque.
Plaque.
Plaque. We
All
have
right.
plague. Plague. That is
Yes.
Plague.
UE.
And Betty, as we talk, something funny has come in tonight. I don't know whether you've set your eyes on it. Somebody, I think there are three people, that is Daniel, Jane, and George. And people have just loved that. Betty, if you see what I'm carrying, there is minus. And you know, Mburu, the cameraman in Kisumu, you know, the great Mburu has just done the work now and is reminding me, Willis, the way people are following this, do something about it. Betty, we say minus.
Yeah,
Minus.
minus.
Then the two words, yes, minus. Then we have the next two words, we say minors. Those who mine and the underage, they are pronounced the same way, minors, with the voiced sound z for the plural s. Then when we have the name Maina and apostrophe s for possessive form, we say mainas, 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 not minors now. Very tricky, but those who have sent this one in, I think they deserve a pat on their back.
That's really interesting. I like how there's, you know, a local name in there, Willice. It's just the same way you told me that my name is Beatrice, the full name, Beatrice, and not Beatrice.
Beatrice, and that is Beatrice Chalo and Kialo.
That's debatable.
I don't want to be an expert on the Kamba phonology, but I always hear of Chalo. We have Beatrice, but you told me we say Kialo.
Yeah, the owner of the name told me to say that, so who am I, Willice? Okay, moving on, Willice.
Oh, I see. Who are you to change
Who
it?
am I to change it? Okay, so let's move on to, our words tonight. All right, so physician. How do we go about that one, Willice?
Physician.
Physician.
We don't say physician. Shian, no.
Okay.
Sian, no. Zian, no. We don't say physician, physician,
Sure.
physician. We avoid those. We say physician,
Okay.
physician.
Willis, your examples tonight are just something else, Willis. Physician. Okay. Let's move on to let's move on to the another word. So do we say arboretum? Arboretum? Is that the correct pronunciation, Willis?
No, we don't say retum, Betty. You don't say retum. You say retum.
Oh.
Arboretum, retum, not retum.
Okay. Arboretum.
Arboretum, Betty, not arboretum. Retum is where we have, the tricky part is that re. You say re. Letter E takes the long vowel sound E. Arboretum.
Okay, so that's a surprise, Willis. No wonder the silence. I'm just, a bit dumbfounded. So, arboretum. Yeah? Okay, who are we, Willis?
Yes,
Who are we?
You got it right now.
Who are we, and the Willis, the word master, Willis? So arboretum is the correct pronunciation. Let's move on to another word, Willis. Remedial, like remedial classes, remedial. At this point, I'm expecting anything from you, Willis. How do we go about that one?
Betty, we have remedy.
Yeah.
But we don't say remedial. You say remedial, not remedial.
Wow.
Remedial, yes.
Remedial. Okay, so I've been pronouncing
Yes.
it
Don't say
wrong.
remedial.
Okay, Willis, I won't say remedial. I'll say remedial. Yeah? Okay. Interesting, Willis.
There
Tonight,
you are. That
tonight
is
tonight you're making English sound nothing but scientific, yeah? Let's move on to the next word, Willis. And I'll spell this
Love
one
that word, yeah?
scientific, yeah? So let's move on to this other word, and I'll spell it out because I don't want to embarrass myself. Berserk, Bazaar.
Oh, that word has two acceptable pronunciations, Betty.
Okay.
You can say Basak. You can also say Bazak. So you can use S or Z. Basak or Bazak.
Wow, okay, Willis. Basak?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Or Bazak. Not, okay. Not Bizak?
Yes. No.
Okay. All right, Willis. Let's move on to the next word. And do we say rational or rational, like making a rational decision or rational decision?
You say rational or rational.
Okay.
No. And we should also remember, Betty, that we say national exams, not national, international, not international, but we
Okay.
have nation.
Okay. All right, Willis, got it. Let's move on to the
Yes.
other word. Extraordinary or extraordinary. This one is actually mine. This is my word to you, Willis, today. Extraordinary or extraordinary, Willis.
You
That
love
word
it so
confuses
much.
me.
You love it always, eh?
Yeah, this word confuses me a lot.
Extraordinary.
What?
Extraordinary. Now, I want you today or tonight to follow it very closely. That you can say extraordinary by way of what we call syncope. That is when you leave the part of that word in the middle without pronouncing that sound. Extraordinary. You can also say extraordinary. But remember, in American English, that nary is nary. Extraordinary. And remember, we also have extraordinaire. So such words, Betty, we have to be very careful, especially those who are in careers of serious communication, so that we get them right in terms of accurate or acceptable pronunciation.
So wait, Willis, please, just one of the pronunciations. I'm not even sure I can be able to say it. Extraordinary. Is that it? Extraordinary.
Extraordinary. Then you can also say extraordinary.
Okay.
But the
Extraordinary.
Americans say extraordinary. Yes. So extraordinary. Do you get that?
Yes, extraordinary.
Then extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
Do you get that one too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But if you love the American English,
No.
you can say extraordinary.
I think I'll stick to extraordinary because it has a very nice sound to it. So I'll stick with that one, Willis. Extraordinary. It's such an extraordinary experience.
Betty.
All right, Willis. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to our words, Willis. So feedback question comes from Debbie Abdallah of Voi. She's asking, unscrupulous. How do we say that one?
Well, we should avoid saying unscrupulous, or unscrupulous.
Okay.
We avoid those ones, especially in careers of serious communication. The word is pronounced as unscrupulous, unscrupulous. So Debbie Abdallah of Voi, you say unscrupulous. Eric Wanjala of, I think it's Kakamega, or I can't tell exactly his base, you say omniscient and omniscience. Nancy Mwangi, we say theme, not theme. You say the theme with the voiceless sound. Theme, not theme. And you say thematic, not thematic or thematic. Then Duncan Otinja, you say calvert, not calavat, and not calabat. Calvert, that tunnel under the road that carries water. Don't say calabat. Calavat, no. Culvert. Then Nixon Sikini, we say synergy.
Okay.
Evelyn Onsongo, you say ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes. Don't say ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes. Then Daniel Wambura Musabi, Honorable Michael Openda, Millicent Ouko, and Lynette Adhiambo, we value you too. If you love the program that much, then we also appreciate all that you have been to us. Keep it up.
100%, Willis. Thank you so much for the feedback from our dear viewers. Willis, very quickly, we've run out of time because of extraordinary. So talk to us, give us your surprise word, Willis, very, very fast.
The surprise word, Betty, is scrounge. Scrounge.
Okay. Scrounge.
Let us avoid saying scrounge. No, scrounge. Scrounge. Just like I said the other time, we say lounge. The lounge, not lounge.
Okay.
And then finally, Betty, we say face. Face, that is F-A-C-E. Face. My face. Then the next word, that is the lower one, it's a bit tricky. Many people talk of phase 1, phase 2.
Yes,
phase 1, it's when you're talking about F-A-C-E. But the lower word, we say phase. Phase 1, phase 2. That is P-H-A-S-E.
Hey, Willis, I think
that does it for tonight, Betty.
Indeed, it does, Willis. That's information overload, I guess, you know, from extraordinary to other difficult pronunciations you've put across, you know. Thank you so much, Willis, the word master there. You can always catch him on Twitter at Willice Ochieng 1 is his handle. Or you can just simply wait for Friday Briefing every Friday and you'll see and you'll get to learn, like the way we've learned today, about that serious word, extraordinary. So, Willis, I can say it was an extraordinary session today. So we take a break. Sports news is coming up shortly. Don't go away.